Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Joanne. I have a small thrift haul for you today from the Durham Rescue Mission outlet. And yes, I hope 3 times is a charm. And I'll tell you all about that when we get started with the video. So let's get to it. So what do I mean by 3 times is a charm? I can't believe I'm doing this, but I am signing up for yet another antique space. So this will be my 3rd antique space. Hopefully 3 times will be a charm for me. Last 2 times I didn't do all that well. This time it's a rather small space and it's at a new antique mall to me. This place has been around Raleigh for quite some time. It's called Gresham Lake Antiques. It's off of Gresham Lake Road in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I am getting what is called a closet, a small closet. And literally that's what it is, kind of is the size of a small closet. So I'm hoping that with the smaller size, it'll kind of get my foot in the door and I won't feel as stressed as I did with the last 2 spaces that were rather large. As a lot of the items that I'm going to be putting in there are going to be smaller items and some small furniture pieces. So hopefully this time will work out better for me. So if you would, keep your fingers crossed for me and I'll let you know as things progress with it. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I'll be keeping for myself, some of the things that I'm going to be putting into the antique space to kind of display some items that I'll have. And then I'm going to be getting to some things that I will be reselling. So first, let me start with a couple of clothing items because that's not always everyone's cup of tea, as I like to say. Oh, and if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would watch through to the end. Let me show you everything that I thrifted. And then if you would leave a comment down below in the comment section and let everybody here know what your favorite find was. And I'll do the same thing. A couple of pieces of clothing, and I also got a couple of shoes as well, but I'm going to be doing those as well as the ones that I mentioned in my last video. I'll be doing that as one big shoe haul, probably Thursday or Friday of this week. I still have to do some research on quite a number of the shoes that I found, but I will get to that. So for myself, a New York & Company, and this is a large. It's just this very nice, it's purple, a very deep purple. I'm not sure what color it's coming across on the camera on, but long sleeve, lightweight sweater, super, super soft. I got that for myself. I do like to wear clothes that are a little on the oversized size. Because I've gained a lot of weight and I wish I could blame it all on COVID. Unfortunately, I cannot. Now these jeans that I got, if I really intend on wearing them comfortably, I'm going to have to lose a few pounds. But I found a pair of Style & Co. Curvy capris in this light gray color. And that's what they look like at the bottom. So like I said, got to lose a few pounds to be able to wear them comfortably. But I thought the 2 of them actually together looked pretty good. So we'll see if I can lose that weight. One thing I hate is to be uncomfortable in jeans. Ugh. Another couple of molds that I got for my daughter, these silicone molds. These almost look like little waffles to me if you look at them on the back. And I have no idea where there's so much glitter inside of this. But there are 2 of them, so I'll wash those up and put those away for her when she moves into her apartment. A few things I picked up for my antique space are just some wall hooks here and a whole variety of, it's a picture hook kit. So a whole bunch of items to help me hang some pictures. This I got, a golden sleigh Christmas trim, it says. They look like little icicles, if you can tell. And what I'm going to try and do is put them back there on my tiered tray to try and make the tiered tray look more like it's transitioning out of Christmas and into the cold kind of winter until we get to spring. So that's why I picked those up. This little thing I think is just adorable. this faux little mini tree, and it has a crack here you can see, but that's fine because I will just turn it around the back. You won't even be able to notice it's there. And then right here I can put some, oh, I have to sneeze. I'll be right back. Oh, so sorry about that. It was actually 2 of them, and they were some strong sneezes. So I was planning on putting some of the reindeer moss in here to kind of fill that in a little bit and make it look a little prettier. But I think that was really cute, and I can use that in a variety of places in my home. But I'm actually thinking about using it in my half bath downstairs. A friend of mine found this and decided she didn't want it. I was super excited to take it. And it is a, whoop, I don't need, well, it doesn't matter if I put my hand behind it or not. It says beer on it. And it's an insulated beer mug, but super, super clean inside. Of course, I will be washing it out. No marks on it. Now, I like it because it's beer, and I'm a beer girl, but it's copper, and you can see my backsplash and it's copper. And I actually have a few items that once I get this kitchen repainted, because I'm going to be repainting it. It's going to be a little while yet though, but I have a few things that I need to hang up that some friends bought for me that kind of play off the copper backsplash that I have. So I was happy to find, well, I didn't find it, but I was happy my friend found it and didn't want it. This, I don't know. It made me laugh, and it's the reason that I picked it up, but in retrospect, I really wonder why I even picked it up. So I don't know, maybe it's an ornament, but I'll tell you, if this is an ornament, it is one of the heaviest ornaments I've ever handled. So you could see it's this little cow here with these decorated outhouse. And then inside of the outhouse, I thought that was Santa. I showed it to my daughter. She just thinks it's a farmer, but I don't know. I think it's Santa kind of taking a break after his long work year that he had. So in retrospect, would I have picked this up? Probably not, but it was cute. I picked these up for a friend of mine. She recently was lucky enough to find one of those food saver machines. And when I was at the bins this past Saturday, I found a whole bunch, different sizes. These 2 are the same size. And then these 2 are the same size of the material that you use to make the bags to put your food in. So pick those up for her. I also picked this up. Now, I'm not sure. I know she's a bunny lover. So if she wants this little bunny, I'm going to offer it to her. And if not, I'm going to use it in my tiered tray come the springtime. Now, what else? Oh, I got this also for myself. Whoops. It's this black and white, just a small, kind of like a throw rug and a little tiny area rug. And this was at their retail store for only $1.99, and it didn't sell. If I had seen it at the retail store for $1.99, I definitely would have picked it up. Does need to be washed, but that's okay. I'm not sure where I'm going to use this yet. Maybe in my laundry room. I'm not really sure, but it's definitely it'll find a home for sure. What else? Oh, this is something that I will be keeping. This I'm going to be using in the antique space. And it's an expandable, whoops, tiered shelving, I'm going to call it. And first I found one piece and put it in my cart, and I thought, you know what, even if I don't find the other piece, that's okay, I can still use it. But then, whoops, I was lucky enough to find the piece that goes with it. There we go. So see, you can expand it. And I went over to the antique space yesterday and measured, because there's already, that's another nice thing about this space that I'm getting, is I don't have to buy any shelving for it. There are already built-in shelves in the space, and a few more areas where I could add additional shelving if I want it. I'm going to start off with what is in there and see how things go and see if I think I need more shelving. But I'm going to start off with what they have. And I didn't measure the depth of the shelves because I had already picked this up, and I'm lucky enough that this is not deeper than the shelves are. So that's going to be a nice way to display things. I'm thinking, you know, smaller things, salt and pepper shakers, little figurines, that sort of thing. Let me put this right here. Okay. There's another thing over here I'm going to be keeping for myself. I'll show you that in a minute because it's all filled up with goodies here. And I found this little sweet little frosted little bunny rabbit. So adorable. Not sure what I'm going to do with this little guy yet, but I just thought he was so cute. And you know, Easter is coming around the corner, so he'll be perfect for something for Easter. I managed to rescue a Starbucks mug. I haven't found a Starbucks mug in quite some time. This one is brand spanking new. It still has the tag on the bottom of it for, that might be $19.95. It's kind of ripped off there a little bit, but again, in perfect condition, and it has the lid in it as well. Nice travel tumbler there. Now these, the friend that I saw at the outlet on Saturday said that these acrylic grinders are quite popular now. So first, she actually found the salt grinder, and then I dug and dug and dug and was lucky enough to find the pepper grinder too. So I'm gonna first see what these go for. Is that a crack in it? Oh no, I don't think so. First, going to see what these go for on eBay, and that will help me determine whether I want to list them on eBay or put them into the antique space. This piece is definitely going into the antique space, and it's just this white distressed lantern for a candle. The door is in perfect working condition, so I was pretty happy to find that. Oop. That close? Yes, it did. And then I found, it says, Dear Little One. This is from Demdakco. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Demdakco. And it says on it, it's so sweet. It says, Dear Little One, you're the best Christmas gift we've ever received. Isn't that just so sweet? And what baby isn't the best Christmas gift you've ever received? I don't know. This was originally $16.99. It says it's inspired by the lost art of letter writing because there's nothing better than hearing from someone you love. There's the back. Oh, there is the back of it. But I thought that was a sweet, sweet little ornament. This... I don't know how this would work. It's vintage. It's got some age to it. It is called a handy drying rack. And it was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. See the back of that, if you can see kind of through that one wire. And this, I have no idea what function this serves at all. Cannot figure that out. But you would hang it on the wall there and there. And then these pull down. I'm not sure what you would dry on that. Now, back in the day, maybe you would dry your pantyhose on them, your delicates. I'm not really sure. But because it was vintage and it was kind of unusual, I thought, I've never seen one before, thought I would pick it up and see how it does in the antique space. Oh, here's my receipt to tell you what I spent on everything. Excuse me. I spent a total of, with tax, $23.61. Oh, and I also have, which I don't have up here, I bought a small little, like a binder kind of thing, very small, to help me keep track of the items that I'll be putting into the booth, or into the closet, I guess I should say. Found these. The bag for it is a little on the dirty side, but that's okay. It says not consumed scripture cards, and they are postcards. Let me show you. I'll just show you a couple of them. They do have different designs on them. There's, it just says not consumed scripture cards. Oh, here we go. What does it say? Each week, pull a card from this prayerful, curated set of promises from God's Word. Display the verse on an, oh, it's supposed to have a wooden holder. Darn it, which it doesn't have. Display the verse on the wooden holder while you read, memorize, and meditate on the gift-giving words. Then send the card to a friend. Write a note on the back and drop it in the mail to comfort others while others with the comfort you've received. So just to show you a couple of them. There's one. And there is another. And then that's what it looks like on the back for the postcard when you send it to your friend. Oh, I wish it had the little stand in there. That's a shame. It was just the bag and the cards. But you could even just find like a, whoever got these could find just a small easel, little small wooden easel, and they would stand up there nicely on that. Let me see. This as well is going to be for the antique space. So this, I believe, was homemade, and there's a couple of pieces of really hard glue on here. So that hot gun, or the heat gun rather, that I got not too long ago at an estate sale, I'm going to use that to get this off of here. And this was Love, Mom, and Tony, December 23rd, 2019. I'm hoping that Magic Eraser will take that right off. So I thought it was pretty cool. And this is dust stick magnets onto it. So this would be a nice little kind of a bulletin board or something, or to put pictures on or something like that. Then, oh goodness, here we go, running out of counter space again. This I got for myself, because I'm going to use this to help store my shoes. And it's just the wired rack you can see here. But then this one, see, has those little kind of loops on it. And you just put it there to extend that rack. And then I found another one that I could put on it. And that, I hope the legs are the same length. Yes, they are. I could put the little kids' shoes on that. So I'll be able to put some shoes under here as well as on top. So that'll give me twice the amount of kind of storage space. And then I have just a couple of more things to share with you. This is from St. Nicholas Square. It's a dip mix set, bowl and spreader, the little snowman, in perfect condition. And then, I think it was in my last haul, I showed you a couple of these, that the International Santa Claus collection. I found two of them from Wales, and was the other one, it might have been Ireland, I think. I'm not entirely sure now. This is Black Peter from the Netherlands. And I'll show you what he looks like in person. He is all wrapped up. Actually, somebody took him out of the box and took all of the bubble wrap and just put him back in the box without the bubble wrap. But there he is. Oh, it looks like he changed out of his shoes. Or he's going to put on different ones, I'm not sure. And there's the label on the bottom. If that glare is not too much. And then the last thing, which I think is so, so sweet. This is, let me see. It's a Santa key. And it has a little tag on it. This originally sold for $20.99. This is, I think this is so sweet. We used to do this for my daughter when she was little. We had a key. In fact, I still have the key. It's a key with a Santa on it because we didn't burn our fireplace, and she didn't know how Santa was going to get down, you know, the chimney. We actually, I think we had it even blocked off. We did have it blocked off because she was little, and we didn't run the fireplace and had it blocked off, so she didn't know how Santa was going to get into the house. So I found this little key with Santa on it, and we used to hang it on the front door And that was the magic that would let Santa into the house. And in fact, I still have the key, and it's hanging on my front door all the time, year round, because I want that Santa goodness to be able to get into the house. So it says, Dear you, it says, Dear little helper, this lock's made with magic. Hang it on your door with care. Then snuggle up and don't worry. I'll bring you presents anywhere. Santa. There is the card. And then here is the lock. And there's the little key. So let's see if it does unlock it. Or if it's all just, oh, it doesn't. No, it doesn't really unlock it. It's all just pretend. But that's what it looks like with the key in the lock. I just think that is just super, super sweet for a little one. Oh, let me see where did I go. Here it is. So that's it, guys. It was a quick one. It was a very, very quick haul. My recent hauls have been running really long, but yesterday it was, the pickings were a little slim at the outlet, except for the three or four pairs of shoes that I got. But this is all the hard goods that I got. So my favorite of everything that I showed you, I think it's going to be the lantern, because I don't know why, I love lanterns. I do have several of them myself, and I'm hoping that this one will find a new home when it makes its way up to the antique space. So again, everyone, down in the comment section below, let everybody know what your favorite find was from today's haul. And if you enjoyed the video, please remember to go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy thrift haul videos, I would love it if you would consider subscribing and hitting that all notifications bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. That's it for now. I will see you later on in the week with that shoe haul video. And until then, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and please take very, very good care of yourselves. And bye for now.